Hi, Peter Jones, Chartered Surveyor, author and property investor. And a question I've had is, how do I build relationships with estate agents? Well, first of all, why would you want to build a relationship with an estate agent? Well, the answer is that probably 95% or more of your deals are going to come through estate agents. I know that there's other ways we can find properties. We can go direct to vendor, we can leaflet, we can run newspaper ads, we can do all that other stuff, which is good stuff, by the way, and I would do that. But even doing that, probably 95% of all the deals you're ever going to want are in the estate agent's offices. Most vendors, when they want to sell a property, are going to go to the estate agent. So you do need to develop relationships with estate agents in your investment area. So how are we going to do that? Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to go in and see them. Now, I know but this might sound blindingly obvious, but you'd be amazed at the number of people who I meet who say that they want to be a property investor and they want to be successful in property, and all they do is they sit at their laptop going through Rightmove day after day. They never do any deals, and they come to me and they say, Peter, I've been on Rightmove every day for half an hour, but I haven't done any deals. The reason why they haven't done any deals is they're not talking to people. Property is still a people business. You need to get out there and talk to people. So the very first thing you need to do to develop a relationship with an estate agent is to go and see them. I know it's obvious, but so many people try and shortcut this, and you cannot. So you need to be there in their office. Why in their office? Because it's so much harder for them to say they don't want to talk to you if you're actually sat there. If you ring them up and they don't feel like it, they can say, look, I'm just about to go on a viewing. Can we talk tomorrow? And then it's gone, finished. So you need to be in there. Next thing you need to do in order to develop a relationship with an agent is to show them that you're credible and you know what you're talking about. You need to go into the estate agents knowing exactly what your buying criteria are, what you're trying to achieve, the type of property that's going to help you achieve what you want to achieve, so that you can talk to them and show them that you know what you're talking about. So many people blow their relationship straight off because they'll go into the estate agents and they'll say, can you help me? I want to buy a property. And the estate agents go, oh, that's what we do. And they say, yes, well, I'm an investor. And you'll be like the 11th one that day. And they'll say, well, what do you want to buy? And you say, well, I'm not sure, something I can rent out. Well, where is it? Well, wherever tenants want to live. Is it a 2-bed or a 3-bed? Yes, a 2-bed or a 3-bed sounds fine. You're going to lose credibility, so you need to go in and know what you want. When you do that, they will take you seriously. After that, you need to keep in touch. Now, if you can, if you're buying near home, you want to be popping in once a week, go and see them, go and sit down, have a chat, take them a coffee and a donut, then you're going to be their best friend. By the way, some people think I'm being a bit flippant, but I'm being serious. If you do that, they will appreciate it. And then talk to them. If you can't go every week because perhaps you're buying out of town, in a location, a remote location, then at least ring them. Now, I wouldn't ring them as a priority. Being with them is going to be better, but if you can't do anything else, then do ring them. But don't just think ringing them is enough. If you're near them, don't rely on ringing them. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. Being with them is better. If you can't be with them, ring them. Make sure that you're in their mind space. And then after that, what can you do to build a relationship? Well, when they get in touch with you and they have a property to view, go and view it. When you find something which matches your criteria, buy it. The very first visit you have, one thing which you need to do to build credibility, by the way, just skipping back a bit, is take in all the stuff they're going to want from you, like proof of funds. Show them your proof of funds. Take it in a bank statement, show you've got the money. Even if it's not your money and it's your JV partner's money, take in a bank statement from your JV partner and put it in front of the estate agent. It's all about building credibility. And if you do that, you will get the deals. Just one last point. Sometimes people say to me, but surely the estate agent keeps all the best deals for their preferred buyers. Well, that doesn't make any sense to me, because the preferred buyer could be following a completely different property strategy to you. If you're buying for buy-to-lets, but their preferred buyer wants to buy flips, it doesn't matter. Or maybe you're buying flips, and so you're looking for flip property, and maybe the preferred buyer that the estate agent knows is buying buy-to-lets. It doesn't matter. There's plenty of properties for all, and I think it'd be quite an unusual thing if all the buyers were following all the same strategy, wanting all the properties in the same area. It's not going to happen. So don't worry about it. Just go to the estate agents, build the relationship, and start doing the deals. Well, I hope you found that informative and inspirational. And if you want help in property, please do come over to my website, www.thepropertyteacher.co.uk. Loads of great resources there, including my blog. There's loads of free videos, loads of great articles. There's free reports to download, including Learning with Peter, where you'll be able to access resources like my video courses, like my ebooks, including my home study course, the Successful Property Investors Strategy Workshop, which I've literally sold thousands of copies of, which takes you through how I started in property, literally with none of my own money, but how I was able to build a portfolio of £2 million worth of property in just 4 years. I'll show you everything that I did right so that you can do the same, and I'll show you everything that I did wrong. I'll tell you about all of my mistakes so that you can avoid them, so that you can progress in property far more quickly than me. Until next time, here's to successful property investing.